What if the EV race is already over? You thought it was just beginning. You thought the competition was finally catching up. You were wrong. Elon Musk has just unleashed a new motor, and it's not an upgrade, it's an ending. A silent, roaring storm that just made every other car company obsolete. You can almost hear the panic in boardrooms from Detroit to Tokyo. How did they do this? Is this the end of the auto industry as you know it, or is it the start of something else? There's a secret, a massive one, hidden inside this motor, and it will change everything. Don't go anywhere. And before we show you the future, hit that like button and subscribe to Drivex's channel. You are not going to believe what you're about to see. Tesla's story always feels like pure science fiction. For years, Musk and his team have dropped ideas that just astonish the world. Remember when you heard electric car and thought it was a joke? Tesla made it real. Then came autopilot. They gave the car a brain. And now they've done it again. Another breakthrough. And this time, car companies everywhere are worried. It's called the carbon-wrapped rotor. Now that sounds technical, but the truth is simple, and it's absolutely brilliant. You see, any electric motor can only spin so fast. It has a speed limit, a hard wall. This new rotor, this is the real game changer. In any EV you drive, the motor is everything. It's the heart. It's what turns battery juice into raw, neck-snapping speed. But there's always been a problem, a physical limit. Every single company faced the same ceiling: motors overheating, breaking down at high speeds, and performance capped. Spin a traditional motor too fast, and its metal parts expand. That heat, that pressure, it causes the motor to wear out, to fail, and sometimes to just break. It's the reason most motors can't spin past maybe 15,000 or 16,000 RPM. That's the limit. Your car's power, its pickup, its entire performance is determined by that one number. And for years, that number has been the biggest challenge facing the entire industry. Then comes the breakthrough. The heart of Tesla's new motor, the carbon-wrapped rotor. It sounds complex, but the idea is disarmingly simple. Tesla just wrapped the rotor in carbon fiber, not metal, carbon fiber. A material that's insanely lightweight, yet stronger than steel. It scoffs at heat, it doesn't warp under pressure, and it absolutely refuses to crack. This is the key. This one change is why Tesla's new motor can spin to an incredible 20,000 RPM, while all its rivals are stuck, stalling out at 16,000. Just imagine that. They didn't just inch past the barrier, they shattered it in one single leap. And this isn't just a numbers game. That extra speed directly rewrites the laws of performance. Faster spin means more torque. Instant torque, the kind that launches a car from 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. Let that sink in. We're talking about a family sedan that's faster off the line than multi-million-dollar Bugattis and Lamborghinis. But here's the real genius. It's not just about speed. You'd think that much power would drain the battery, right? That's the old way of thinking. This new rotor is lighter. It's more efficient. It wastes almost no energy. That means your battery lasts longer. Your range is extended. You're not just getting mind-bending speed, you're getting a reliable long-range vehicle. Speed and range. You no longer have to choose. And it gets even better. Think about durability. Regular motors wear out. They need repairs. This new design is so robust, so tough, it will just keep going. It runs cooler, it has fewer points of failure, and it gives the entire car a longer life with lower maintenance. Now pause and think like a customer. You're offered a single car with supercar speed, incredible range, and rock-solid durability. Why would you ever look anywhere else? This is why the carbon-wrapped rotor is a massive wake-up call to the entire industry. While Ford, GM, and Toyota are busy refining old, outdated designs, Tesla has just jumped to a completely new level. So no, this isn't some minor upgrade. This is a revolution. It proves that Tesla isn't just playing the game, they are changing the rules. What you're seeing isn't just a faster car, it's the future of the entire auto industry being rewritten right before your eyes. And if you love seeing technology rewritten, hit that like button and subscribe to Dravex's channel. You are not going to want to miss the rest of this. When you think speed, what comes to mind? You're picturing a Bugatti, a roaring Ferrari, a screaming Lamborghini. That explosive, gas-guzzling power has been the hallmark of speed for a century. But now, Tesla has done something you weren't supposed to be able to do. They've built an electric car running on nothing but a battery that is flat out faster than the most expensive supercars on Earth. Yes, you heard that right. This new motor launches a Tesla from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.99 seconds. It sounds impossible, but it's real. The Bugatti Chiron, the king of speed, does it in 2.3 seconds. The Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, 2.8 seconds. A multi-million-dollar petrol-powered legend is slower than this EV. The only difference? The hypercars do it with a symphony of explosions, exhaust fumes, and burning gasoline. Tesla does it in silence. But here's the real trick, the part that truly changes everything. This victory isn't just about speed, it's about efficiency. You know the old rule, the faster you go, the faster your battery or gas tank drains. High performance always meant low range. Tesla's carbon-wrapped rotor just broke that rule. Because it's so light and so efficient, it converts energy into motion with almost zero waste. It's not just a faster motor, it's a smarter motor. This means the battery lasts longer. This means the range is extended. Imagine what this means for you as a driver. That fear, that range anxiety, that little voice in your head telling you not to accelerate too hard because you'll get stranded, it's gone. Tesla has just ended that fear. You can drive at highway speeds, you can punch the accelerator, you can travel long distances, and the battery just performs. There is no more compromise. You get the speed and you get the range, both at the same time. And it's also more reliable. This new motor has fewer parts. It generates less heat. It doesn't need a massive, complex cooling system. That means it will last longer and be easier to maintain. And when a car is this reliable, customers trust it. These features put Tesla on a level no one else has reached. You get the blistering speed of a Bugatti with the long-range assurance and battery savings that no hypercar could ever dream of. Other companies make you choose speed or range. Tesla just delivered a perfect balance of both. So you see, this new level of performance, this efficiency, this is Tesla's greatest strength. You're no longer just buying a car, you're buying an experience. You get the high-speed thrill, you get the reliable range, you get the futuristic tech all in one. This motor changes the entire industry, and it will change how you drive. Tesla has proven it. Electric cars are not just eco-friendly, they are, right now, the most powerful and fastest vehicles on the planet. They've surpassed Bugatti. They've left Lamborghini in the dust. A new era of performance has begun, and Tesla is completely unmatched. If you're enjoying this look into the future, hit that like button for Dravex's channel. But you're probably thinking, what about the cost? That's the biggest question, right? How will anyone afford this? EVs have always been expensive. You know the drill. High manufacturing costs, motors and batteries stuffed with rare metals, lithium, cobalt, nickel, intricate, difficult, and expensive to assemble. It's the one barrier, the big wall that most companies just can't seem to break. Until now. Tesla just made that challenge easier. This carbon-wrapped rotor isn't just a game-changer for performance, it's a game-changer for production. Why? Because it drastically cuts the need for those rare, expensive metals. It has a simpler design, fewer parts, cheaper materials. Suddenly, manufacturing isn't just easier, it's cost-effective. This is the real Tesla ingenuity. Elon Musk has always said it, a technology that's just a showpiece, it doesn't benefit the world. The real challenge, mass production. That is Tesla's biggest advantage. They built a motor that isn't just high-tech, it's easy to manufacture on a massive scale. This ease of mass production means Tesla can build millions of these fast. While other companies are choking on supply chain delays, Tesla will be pumping this motor out in record time at its Gigafactories. This gives them two massive advantages. First, the option to drop prices. Just think about that. Tesla could cut the cost of their vehicles, making them more affordable for everyone. Imagine you're the customer. You're offered a car with Bugatti-like speed, massive range, and solid durability for the same price or less than the competition. Which one do you choose? It's obvious. Tesla doesn't just win, it dominates the entire market. The second advantage? Pure, unadulterated profit. Think about it. Even if Tesla keeps its prices exactly the same, their profit margins explode. The cost to build each car plummets. That extra cash flows right back into the company, funding new projects, new factories, new technologies. It's a self-sustaining cycle. Tesla doesn't just get stronger, it starts to lap the competition. And that is the biggest challenge in this game. For everyone else. You have the old guard, Ford, GM, Toyota. They are already sinking, struggling with expensive production and painfully slow manufacturing. Why? Because their factories weren't built for this. They were built for petrol. They are trying to make EVs by converting old factories, using old ideas. Their costs are and will remain sky high. Tesla? They started from a clean slate. Their factories were designed for one thing, building EVs efficiently from day one. And now with this new motor, their production is even easier, even cheaper. This is a direct hit on the market. When you see Tesla introduce cars that are faster, more durable, and cheaper, what happens to the other companies? Their sales, their future, it's all bound to decline. This production advantage, this cost advantage, this is Tesla's true weapon. Anyone can have a new idea, but only Tesla can build it, scale it, and make it affordable for millions. Tesla didn't just break the performance barrier, they just rewrote the entire formula for production and cost. They now have a choice. They can make their cars accessible to everyone, or they can keep prices high and rake in massive profits. Either way, Tesla wins. This is the masterstroke, a move that has sent a shockwave through the entire auto industry. This isn't just an upgrade, this is a direct attack. You have to understand, this new motor is an open challenge to every other car company on Earth. The real impact, the real story, is what it does to them. You look at the giants, Ford, GM, Toyota, decades of dominance, and yet they are all still stuck in the past, developing EVs using the same old broken methods. Most of their EVs are just modified gasoline cars. The original design was never meant for a battery. The result? Their cars are heavier, they are less efficient, and they are far more expensive to manufacture. Tesla chose a different path right from the start. They designed their own vehicles, they built their own batteries, they set up their own factories purely for electric production. And now with the carbon-wrapped rotor, companies like Ford and GM have fallen even further behind. It's like you're watching a veteran player, a legend, still trying to play with a wooden bat while the opponent just stepped onto the field with a laser. And if you want to see who wins this fight, make sure you're subscribed to Drevex's channel. But what about the startups? You've seen the hype, Lucid, Rivian. You saw the stunning luxury sedans. You saw the adventure-ready trucks. And you felt the hope. But here's the reality. They have a massive problem. They can't build them. They are trapped in a production nightmare, struggling to make even thousands of cars. You see the constant delays, you see the rising costs, and customers, you just get tired of waiting. You turn to Tesla. Their technology might be impressive, but it doesn't matter. Not if you can't build it. It's an impossible fight. While Tesla's Gigafactories are shipping millions of vehicles, the startups are stuck in a loop, fighting to produce a few thousand. And this new motor, it just made that gap, that chasm, even wider. It gives you one more impossible-to-ignore reason to choose. Then you look at the giant Chinese BYD, and yes, you've seen the headlines. BYD is outselling Tesla globally. But you have to look closer. The reality is different. BYD's strength is one thing: price. They are dominating by selling a massive volume of low-cost, affordable EVs. But when you talk about the technology, the motors, the software, the battery efficiency, Tesla is still the king. BYD's cars get to more people, but they do not have the game-changing, revolutionary tech. Not like this. This is the big picture. Tesla's advantage isn't just a faster car, it's possessing technology that no one else has even figured out how to acquire. You have the old guard, Ford and GM, stuck in their old frameworks. You have Toyota, still chasing hybrids and hydrogen. You have the startups, Lucid and Rivian, ahead in their dreams but trapped in production reality. And you have BYD, winning on volume, but losing the technology race. This is why the EV race, it's not a competition anymore. It's a gap, an almost impossible to close gap. This motor is Elon Musk's biggest victory. It's a direct attack, a statement to the world: we are already where you can't even imagine reaching. And if you think this is the future, show us by hitting that subscribe button for Dravex's channel. But here's the real secret. The motor, it isn't even their greatest strength. Tesla's real power, its core, is a 1-2 punch: battery and AI. These two things, together, are what truly make Tesla stand out from the crowd. First, you have to understand the battery. When Tesla launched its 4680 cell, it wasn't just an update, it was an earthquake. This battery is larger, it's stronger, it's more powerful, it stores more energy, it charges faster, and it lasts longer. You remember the old fear, right? Watching that battery percentage just drain, waiting for hours and hours to charge. The 4680 battery virtually eliminates this problem. It gives you the range, and it ends the hassle. But that's just part one of the punch. Part two is the AI, full self-driving. You need to understand, when you're in a Tesla, you're not just in a car. You are in a rolling, learning sensor. Every camera, every sensor, all the software, it's constantly collecting data. This data is fed to a supercomputer. The AI learns from it. It improves. This means the more Teslas are on the road, the smarter the entire fleet becomes. Think about that. While other companies are still stuck using pre-made maps and limited test tracks, Tesla's AI is learning from millions of miles of real-world experience every single day. That is why its full self-driving system is so far ahead of everyone else. So you look at it all together: the new motor, the 4680 battery, the AI that learns itself. You have to understand, this car is a piece of genius. The motor gives it speed, the battery gives it power and range, and the AI, it gives it a brain, a system that drives itself, learns itself, and improves itself. And if you think that's the end of the story, you're missing Tesla's other massive weapon. It's Gigafactories, its global dominance. While you watch other companies grapple with factory setup, choking on supply chain problems, Tesla has already built its strongholds: Shanghai, Berlin, Texas. These aren't just factories. They are automated, high-speed machines, giant casting presses, and armies of robots building cars in record time. This is why Tesla can scale, while others just can't. They even changed the way you buy the car. No more dealers, no more haggling, no more delays. You just order it online. And the car that arrives at your home, it's not finished. It's just the beginning. It gets constant software updates over the air. Your car gets smarter, faster, and better, all while it's parked in your driveway. This is the complete package, a machine from the future. The motor and battery give it speed and power. The AI and software give it a mind. And the Gigafactories, they give it scale, built and delivered in a way no one else can match. In the end, it's this simple. The batteries and AI are Tesla's backbone. The Gigafactories are its fortress. Together, they give Tesla an edge that no other company possesses. And here's the real secret. By the time any of their competitors finally grasp these ideas, by the time they finally catch up, Tesla will have already taken another leap. This is why it is said, Tesla is not just a car company, it is a revolution. And if you want to stay on the front line of that revolution, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and like this video. You won't want to miss what Dravex's channel shows you next.